I was just wondering if for a couple of minutes, if we could all send love and peace to the people that are involved in the war in Palestine. I know we're not trying to politicize this, but I just thought this is a good moment for our
Right.
love
You
and
know, why don't we
peace to
send
them.
unconditional love to everyone in conflict around the world? Why don't we do that
That's a wonderful
without
thing.
picking sides or making it political?
Exactly.
Just
Exactly.
recognizing there's a lot of people suffering, and for the vast majority of them, it's not their fault. They didn't have a
How
voice
about
in
the
it.
hurricane people?
Well, that's why I say anyone suffering, conflict with
Suffering,
nature, I
suffering.
think
Yeah, I
counts as a
thought you said
conflict.
conflict.
Yeah.
Suffering would be
But
good.
conflict with nature is a conflict.
Yep, yep, yep. That's
You know,
true.
I've certainly had to fight nature at various points in my life. You know, it was a great experience I had. I think I was an undergrad. I went to a Taekwondo tournament and we were staying, there was like 19 of us all crammed into some tiny little cabin because no one had any money, right? Bunch of college students. And it was the only time in my life I was cold and I could not get warm. It was torture. And it really gave me a different view and more compassion of what absolute torture it is to be cold and not be able to get warm. I had put on literally every piece of clothing I brought with me, and I was still cold because I think it was in November. And when we drove out, it was like 60 degrees, and that's not too bad, but it dropped down to like 30 at night. And we were all just freezing our asses off. So, yeah, I found that when you're cold and you can't get warm, or you're hungry and you can't get food, is a level of suffering that most of us have never experienced. I hope you don't. But it really kind of opens your heart when you realize how many people that's happening to right at this moment. And again, for most of them, they had nothing to do with the conflict that led to it. Same thing with the hurricane, right? Most of the people affected, they didn't do anything to piss off the weather, did they? No, they just lived there. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll take a minute and send unconditional love.